Hey, what's up, guys? The ball here, finally uploading again. And this time I'm trying to get Ultimate Champion on my main account this time with 3.0 Expo, since it's pretty good in the meta right now. So let's just hop into a few games. I'm like 6 away from Ultimate Champion now, so let's see if we can get that 98% win rate, since the only game I lost was in a Grand Champion. But okay, we're against Paradis. Okay, we're just gonna split archers. Okay, he's got Flying Machine. That could be like 2 decks. That could be either Lava Hound or Recruits. Recruits is terrible, but Lava Hound's pretty good. So, and right now that he played a Valkyrie, Evo Valk, I'm starting to think it's Lava Hound. So yeah, it's definitely Lava Hound. Let's just cycle a log here. What you want to do in this matchup is pretty much you want to get damage in single elixir. Single is going to be your friend here. Okay, now that he went lava, I'm definitely going to go expo here since I have an archer supporting. So whatever he does, yeah, he goes guards, and I think he's going to go flying machine. And here I can just fireball, and I'm going to get like a fat lock, since he still has to defend my expo, and there's an archer. Okay, he played arrows at 0, so I'm going to go with my knight plus skeletons, because I know he doesn't have elixir for the Valkyrie yet. He'll have elixir about now, but I already got enough damage to win the game now, so now I'm just going to split my archers like this, and then I'm going to go expo again, since he doesn't have a Valkyrie. He only has Skelly Drags, Cage, Lightning, and a Lava Hound, so okay, and then that's going to be another lock. I'm going to fireball this just so I take the tower, because you don't want to be stuck defending for the rest of the game. You want to take the tower as soon as you can, like I did there. So now all I got to do is defend, and we should be fine. Alright, gonna set up a Tesla. You want to cycle early archers, usually, so you can get back to a second pair, because they have arrows and lightning. So, right here, I'm gonna fireball this. No, don't tell me I missed. Okay, good. Yeah, you see, he got arrows there. Okay, bad Skelly Drags. And then, see, I'm back to another pair of archers, which are unkillable, unless he lightnings them, which he will. And then here I can just get a fat fireball, and that will be GG's. Flying machine there, catch it with skeletons, log his guards, and that is a GG well played. This is a pretty good matchup, so you should be able to. This is like one of the few good matchups this deck has in the meta. So whenever you face this, it's always nice. Good matchup there. So. Let's see what we get next. That's, I think, 4 more games. Okay, we're against... Yeah, I don't even want to say that. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. So our starting is pretty awkward. Okay, he cycles a curse, so I'm just going to log the opposite tower, because you usually want to be going opposite lane. Okay, so curse and zap. I'm starting to think it's E-Golem, which is not a good matchup. Okay, never mind. Now that I see the Marcher, it's definitely going to be PEKKA with Boss Bandit, Ghost. It's not really the best matchup, but yeah, you see. Okay, we're going to go Skelly's here. He's probably going to zap this, if I had to guess. No, he just used it, so. Skelly's E-Sprig gets good value there. And then we're going to set up a Tesla. Okay, he's going to go Boss Bandit at the back. We're gonna have to knight it like this, and I assume he's gonna go into ability too. Yeah, and then he might get a second ability. Yeah, okay, but now he has no more abilities. So, I'm thinking about. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in yet. It's always risky in single to go in against PEKKA. Okay, he's gonna ghost. Okay, I'm gonna knight like this so my Tesla doesn't take damage. Or at least minimal damage. And now, okay, he's gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna snipe it. I'm gonna fireball that. Hopefully I don't miss. Okay. And, okay, he's gonna go boss man in the back again. We're gonna rinse and repeat the same thing. But I'm gonna go with my evil archers the back like this. Skellies like that. I need to get back to my knight. Okay, that should be fine. I'm going to Tesla high like this. And then log the barbs, see if I can save my archer. Okay. That's going to get 1 power shot on the tower, which is really nice. Okay, he goes in like that with a Pekka at the back. So I'm going to go expo opposite lane. He's going to have his boss bandit, but I'm just going to block with my knight. And that should be good. The only thing we have to watch out here is for the curse and the marcher. Yeah, curse zap. Okay, so he defended that pretty easily, but now we can go with another expo. And he should have a little bit more of a tough time. Okay, he's got Pekka. We're gonna go archers like this, but he's gonna go ghost. Okay, no, he's gonna do that. Yep, there's the ghost. Okay, we're gonna have to let that go because he got curse plus sap. So no point. We're gonna set up another Tesla, and then we're gonna go in with our evil archers next. Because he doesn't have Pekka yet in cycle. Okay, now he's back to it. But we'll still go with an expo here. Alright. That evil archer will take out the boss band if he does an ability. Okay, let's fireball that. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Okay, he's gonna zap that. We're gonna go expo because I think he's gonna play a 4 elixir card in the back. Exactly. So now we won't get enough for Pekka. Now he has enough for it. We're gonna wait for that to connect, and then we're just gonna fireball. And that is a fat lock. So if you can predict them making plays like that, it's always good. Because then you can get a fat lock, and they can't place their Pekka in time. So that's a good tip in case you need to get a lock, and you can predict their 4 elixir card in the back. So now we're just gonna pretty much just defend the entire triple elixir. Because he can't really break through. He doesn't have a big spell. Okay, we're going to fireball that. Okay. Yeah, this defense is pretty... Yeah, he can't really break through this. And that should beat GG's. This matchup can get kind of tricky, but for the most part, it should be a good matchup. So... I think I played that really well, especially towards the end of the match, where he went with that battle ram in the back. I knew he wouldn't have elixir for the Pekka right away, so I went expo, and that's just a good tip against that deck. All right, on to our next game against Fast Cycle from Uruguay. All right, So you want to get to your evos as soon as possible. So we're going to cycle our archers first. Okay, he's got skeletons plus ghost. That makes me think it's a RG deck. Which is kind of our matchup. Unless they have the monk. The monk version's a really bad matchup, but if they don't have monk, it's decently good for us. Okay, so he's just going to go all in. Okay, we're going to flawlessly defend that. The key here is kind of just fireball cycle, to be honest. Because you're never going to really get a lock against a fast cycle deck like this with lightning. Unless they go RG on offense, like he did there. But you see, yeah, I had to overspend there, so I wasn't able to punish him. But here, you honestly, just fireball cycle is really the key. Because you're not really going to get damage with your expo when they have skeletons, E-Spirit. Yeah, like you see here, I'm just going to fireball the tower. And he can't really do anything about it. I'm going to go E-Spirit too, because he might have to burn a ghost. Okay, or he'll just... Okay, activate King. He might go with his RG, maybe. Okay, no. Okay, wait. That's really bad. If he defends this with anything, I'm going to go with my Expo. Okay. I'll just fireball the tower again since he went with his lightning. And he can't really punish. Yeah, you see, he's already mad. There's not much he can do. But, okay. He might go with his RG, so I'm going to split my archers. Okay, he's just going to lightning that. And then I'm just going to fireball. So, you see, as long as I'm up damage, I should be fine for the rest of the game. Okay, yeah. We're just going to be, like, trading spells, pretty much. Knight up high. Okay, that was interesting play by him. Okay, he's going to go like that. You're going to want a Tesla up high like this. Exactly, because he did that. Okay, now it kind of makes me want to go with my Expo on offense like this. Because he did that. Does he get an RG down in time? I don't think he does. Yeah, I don't think he does. And then I'm going to go with my... Yeah, I'm going to go like this on offense. That Expo is going to get a lot of damage unless he defends it. And we're going to protect it. Yeah, you see? And that's going to pretty much be GG's. He's down like 1,500. I'm going to fireball the tower again. And this should be pretty much GG's. He's going to go RG. Yep. Predicted that from a mile away. He's going to lightning that. That's fine. But I'm going to knight plus log. And he shouldn't get any damage. I'm going to go Expo just to pressure. Because he still has to cycle back. I think he's back to an RG right now. Yeah, okay. He might... No, he's not going to lightning because he has to defend. And then we're just going to do that. And then he goes U-Spirit. And then my Expo locks onto the tower again. And that should be GG's. Yeah, there's no way he can really come back from this. Especially with my Evos in cycle. And then I'm going to block like that. Okay. Yeah, he can't win this from here. And then I'm just going to archer like this. Okay, this guy doesn't really know what he's doing. Yeah, good luck. Well played. You shouldn't really be winning by this much, but this guy just made it look easy. It's not really as easy as it looks here, but this guy just wasn't the best player. So, yeah, that's a pretty good matchup, I would say. 60-40 for Expo. Okay, let's check how many more wins we need. We should be 1 win away, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, no, we're 2 wins away. All right. Against Janice 007. We'll see what this guy's playing. Okay, he dragged the back. Interesting play. If I had Expo, I would have gone Expo opposite lane, but unfortunately our cycle was pretty bad. So, okay, I meant to split that, but I guess same lane's better because he's got a Night Witch. So I assume he's playing, yeah, E-Golem. E-Golem healer, if I had to guess. Which should be like a decent matchup. You don't want to face... The Skelly King one is a terrible matchup, but the one with... Okay, wait, what is this? Giant Skelly, maybe? Okay, no. Oh, it's Golem Clone. Ooh, this is not a good matchup at all. This is a terrible matchup. I'm not sure how I'm going to win this now. Yeah, this is a terrible matchup. Whew. Activate King? Oh, that is our only saving grace now. now that we activated King. But Golem Clone's not a good matchup at all if they play with like half a brain cell, which most of them don't have. But let's see how we can win this. He doesn't have his Golem yet in cycle, so I'm just gonna go with my Expo opposite lane. We have both of our Evos in cycle. Okay, he's got Skelly King. Okay, bad Skelly Barrel. But now he can just, yeah, he can just pop ability. And that's defended, I think. Yeah, he's just going to defend that. Unfortunate. That was our only chance to get damage. But I think if I cycle my Skellies, he's not going to have enough for a Golem yet. Please don't have enough for a Golem. Ah, he barely had enough for that. Yeah, this is not really good at all. At least we have our Evo Tesla in cycle. Okay, we're gonna farm all of that. Just to keep the Evo Tesla alive. Then we're gonna Expo. Okay, he's gonna Skelly King. He's back to his Golem. Okay, wait, that was... My ability, yeah. So I have to log that. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Okay, wait, no, that was a bad Golem. Terrible Golem. We're gonna snipe his Evo E-Drag once he plays it. Okay, wait, what is he doing? Okay, we're gonna fireball that, though. Just to get maximum damage. Because if he plays this right, we shouldn't get damage from now on. Okay, he's gonna mirror that, and then he's gonna clone it. Okay, we're gonna go with our Evo Archers here. I think he's gonna arrows, yeah. And then probably ability, yeah. We're gonna go Expo, because I know he doesn't have that much elixir. But he might, no, he's not gonna afford a Golem. He can't afford Golem, yeah. And then I'm gonna fireball the Skelly Barrel, and that should be GG's. Yeah. I don't know why he's randomly E-dragging that. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, this matchup's not that good, but whenever you face somebody who's not really that good at the game, then you can win. But I think what helped us there was definitely the King Tower activation in order to win that. Alright, on to our final game against Isamu. So... he has a top 1K finish, so it shouldn't be the easiest matchup, but we'll see what he's playing. Okay, Ice Spirit Skeletons makes me think it's Hoggy Cube. Wait, this could be an Expo Mirror matchup. Wait, that was the worst Expo I've ever played in my life. Okay, that might have been the worst play I've ever done in my life. Don't do that, folks. Okay, so it's Goblin Draw, yes. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to scramble for this defense, since that was a 6 elixir down the drain. And I still have to defend this. Okay, that was a horrible start. Okay. That was a terrible start. And this matchup's not even that good, so... Yeah, that was a terrible start. I'm gonna Tesla. Okay, I'm gonna Tesla on the drill. Since he's gonna place it like that. And then that's gonna fully take care of the Goblin Brawler too. Or the Goblin, yeah, Goblin Brawler. No, the Goblin, what's it called? The Goblin Demolisher, that's right. Okay, you want to be going opposite lane in this matchup, just so you don't give him, like, poison value and stuff. Okay, that was a terrible Tesla. You don't want to be going same lane as this guy, because it just gives him, yeah, it just gives him poison value. And then here, yeah, he's going to Valkyrie on that, but then he has no elixir for the other side. So, that's a huge mistake and a big lock in this matchup, because you're not going to get many locks against a matchup like this, which has Goblin Demolisher plus Poison plus Tesla. So we're going to go Expo. Okay, we're going to go Expo again since he did that. We're also gonna do this since he's got a okay. Yeah, he wastes both of his evos there, which is really good because now he doesn't have them for offense. And now we just defend. Okay, that's gonna get a connection. Unfortunate, but now, okay, he wasted his Tesla, so we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go with our Expo, like this, and then he's gonna go Valkyrie. Yep, Valkyrie. We're gonna split lane him like this. Okay, no damage. That's really good. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh shoot, this is not a good place you don't want to be in this situation right now. We're gonna set up a Tesla there. He might do his own Tesla. We're gonna archers like this. Okay, we're gonna log the first one because we know it's gonna get damage if not. And now I'm just gonna go archers, and then I'm gonna go with my Expo. Okay, he's gonna do that. Okay, he's got his hero Tesla back in cycle. But we should get a no. We're not gonna get a connection, unfortunately. Yeah, and that's gonna get no, it's not gonna get damage, okay. But now we really have to go in with okay. We're gonna go Expo Tesla like this. Cause now he's got a Valkyrie down low. Wait, Valkyrie? Okay, wait, he messed up, so that should be GG's. Since he messed up a defense, but this isn't really a good matchup. He kind of made it look easy because he didn't play that well, but this matchup is, trust me, this matchup's not easy. Okay, then we're gonna set up a Tesla here just to make sure he doesn't get any damage with his drill, and then we just fireball, and that's GG's. So that should be a 96% win rate, if I'm not mistaken, to Ultimate Champion, but let's see. Yeah, 98% win rate, so that's because I lost one game, unfortunately, but that's a screenshot. That's pretty nice, though. Let's check our battle log. Yeah, these are some decent matchups, I would say. Not the worst, but as you can see here. So that was a good push to Ultimate Champion. If you guys want to see videos like this of me pushing like top ladder, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will be streaming soon. And yeah, hopefully I'll be posting more videos like this of pushing to Ultimate Champion or pushing top ladder. So just let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. Anyway, peace, guys.